What's up, guys?
Yo. Uh, Welcome back to another episode of Anything But ASIC, and I figured I'd put out some content. I put out some content. I've been going for about a week. I put out some content because content is king around here on YouTube's, the great YouTubes, and is quantity over quality. Because you gotta make that ad revenue I'm not getting, right? Right? Alright. So, looking into the markets, blah, 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 blah. The markets are pretty much sideways. After the whole, everybody's putting everything, all the exchanges under a microscope, pretty much nothing is moving. That's basically what it's come down to. And in regular life, which we have to get back to after all the crypto stuff, we're in a bear market and all the crypto stuff is starting to cool down for anybody who invested in 20k Bitcoin. The market is cooling down, but if you invested in 3k Bitcoin, you're doing pretty good right now. Still. But yeah, the market's cooling down, it's going sideways, the eyes are off of it, and we're coming back to normal life. How do you prepare for the bear market? How do you get into the bear market? Well, you go out, and we're gonna get into it. You go out and you start working on the tech. You start building things. You make the tech better. You don't worry about the price. The price are just for the moon boys. The people are like leverage trading on certain platforms and stuff. Right now is a good time to be not financial advice. It's a good time to be dollar cost averaging into any project you may like that you think has legs. They'll have legs in the next bull market, such as one of my bigger picks, Oxen, only because it has real world products which still function even though the bear market's down, such as Sessions app and LokiNet. So this is what you do. This is what you do on the bear market. You make things better so that when the bull market comes around and the eyes get on it, people will use it. Or maybe not. Some people use it. Oxen has a quote-unquote big community, but maybe not. But shout out to all my fans out there, all my subscribers. I see the subscriber count going up. How you guys doing? Don't forget to leave some comments. I'm only stating the obvious. I'm just some guy on YouTube here in the crypto market's been here for 5 or 6 years, probably about when Voscoin started, or about before, slightly before. And, I'm just stating the obvious. And to really illustrate that, I was stating the obvious, in the last few weeks, as the FTX collapsed and burnt down and caused the quote-unquote contagion, we've seen everything I've said come out in articles, which I saved in some bookmarks, like how privacy currencies, well, I've been saying this for a long time, privacy currencies are the best currencies, and the U.S. lawmakers are actually agreeing with me in this article. I'll leave it in the link in the description. I was saying that for cryptocurrency, it should be a one-way fiat to crypto exchange, and Stripe comes out 2 days later saying we have a fiat to crypto unwrap, but it don't say anything about getting it back. So I'm assuming I just manifested this out of thin air, which is awesome. It's awesome. So if you got a Stripe account like I do, you can now buy some one-way cryptocurrency exchange, like it should be, and then you can take that cryptocurrency and then trade it to get people to provide you goods or services instead of taking it, waiting for it to come up in price, and then trading it for a higher price. That's not how crypto is supposed to work, but it does because of the crypto bros, and everybody just sees fiat, and they're not really in here for the intrinsic values of, once again, the technology itself. But even beyond that, what are you supposed to do with crypto? Here's another article. I pretty much discussed this. How to buy food with Bitcoin. Once again, getting the cryptocurrency to actually provide for you, to actually exchange it as a currency, and actually have people give you goods and services for that currency. That's where we should be. But right now it's falling down. Now the cryptocurrency market's falling down. It's like, well, I need goods and services. What if I want to buy a Lambo? That's a real world, That's a real world product. I mean, you wouldn't be able to maintain that Lambo, especially if Bitcoin dropped back down to 3 grand. You'd just be sitting on a Lambo that hardly works and is owned by Volkswagen. You basically have a Volkswagen, a very expensive Volkswagen. Let me shut up. Let me shut up for the Lambo boys come get me with their Audis. Ooh. But basically, this is what we need to be doing with crypto. And I know Box Mining, he was into Zcash, which is now Firo, which I'm going to discuss in a later video, how Markable tree proofs and zero knowledge proofs is actually getting a lot of conversation right now. But I know Box Mining was using Zcoin to actually buy food at vendors in China. So this is what we should be doing with cryptocurrency. And but also I mentioned on the topic of that, on top of the Moon Boys, all these wrap tokens, these leverage trade tokens are actually scams. And in this article, a guy blatantly says, yes, wrap Bitcoin is a scam. It's owned by BitBuy. It may well be a scam. It's owned by BitBuy. It's not auditable, but it does defend wrap ETH, that it's actually a not owned by somebody else. It's owned by a community, quote unquote, but it's owned by somebody else. But I say they're all scams and they all need to go. They're all just degrading the price of the actual currency that we should be using. It's basically borrowing against an asset that shouldn't be borrowed against. So got that out the way. In the real world, we're focusing on the tech. In the real world, we're focusing on the tech, and I am focusing on tech that has nothing to do with Bitcoin per se. I make my gizmos, I make my gadgets. Right now I'm making like a Valentine's Day heart that like blinks and stuff, and with an ESP8266, and you can press a button on your web device, and it glows and makes lights flicker and stuff. And I'm gonna sell that. I'm gonna sell that in the real world after I get over this code. Yes, I got the bug. That's coming around. They're gonna shut down my account if I don't get the jab. They're gonna shut down my account. And if you look at the news, actually, it was another one I seen here. I wasn't gonna report on it, but I came across it. Where is it? Iran set to freeze bank accounts of women who refuse to wear hijab. Adoption of Litecoin. Maybe she has some Litecoin. That wouldn't be a problem. It wouldn't be a problem. I'm pretty sure she's about to get into cryptocurrency. Whoever this woman is, I'm pretty sure. But I'm not gonna read that just yet. But right now we're focusing on Vitalik Buterin buttering my biscuit, saying focus on tech, focus on it, because at the end of the day, if you can get somebody to trade you the cryptocurrency for a real world item, it doesn't matter what it's valued in fiat. If you value that item in a certain denomination of the cryptocurrency. Now I'm going to read this article. As the cryptocurrency bear market continues to rage on, Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin, my biscuit, has opinioned that the cryptocurrency community should focus on tech and application system instead of cryptocurrency prices. Oh, you tell him, Vitalik. Oh, you tell him. Being in for tech is a significant and positive cultural pivot compared to being in it for the sake of potential financial gains. In February, Vitalik Buterin said that cryptocurrency builders should welcome a new bear market. I do. I welcome this bear market. All I'm doing is gathering right now. Surging crypto prices attract massive amounts of attention in the bull market, with greed and rampant speculation taking the driver's seat. As soon as prices crash, speculators tend to abandon the market, and builders are the ones who typically remain during harsh times. Yep, no news articles here. They're all just gone. Like 20k Bitcoin wasn't like a ridiculous high for us not 4 years ago. But inflation, Shiba Inu burn rate slightly up 36%. That's what's another article. Shiba Inu. Who uses sheep? Like, in the comments, let me know if you use sheep. I don't actually use sheep. I don't even get into it. In fact, I want to create anti-Doge. Yes, you heard it here. I'll be the first one to create a stablecoin called anti-Doge that will go against this whole crazy crypto bro trading deal, and just have this cryptocurrency as a. This is the ideal. Have this cryptocurrency called anti-Doge. It's just a stable coin. You put in $1, it is $1 in cryptocurrency. You take out $1, there's $1 back where you had it. An actual true stable coin with no network fees. And if you want to keep your stuff safe, you will run a node. And this is how it's going to work. But I've yet to see anybody come up with that. We got algo and all these other leverage trading platforms that if you trade, you at least have to have a network fee, and somebody on the other end gets paid something. And that's really got to come to an end if we're ever going to have cryptocurrency really, take off. But then again, you put $1 in, take $1 out, the trading would be ridiculous. The network fees, the network congestion on that would just be ridiculous because everybody would be using it, and you wouldn't actually get any benefit out of that other than you could trade into your own cryptocurrency and trade out of the ones that are always fluctuating in and up and down, while keeping the value of that coin stored of that fluctuation in your stable coin. But that's just mine though. Let me continue on with this article. This is why some level-headed industry leaders actually welcome declining prices, since plenty of exciting projects typically appear during bear markets. As explained by Buterin, unsustainable crypto projects tend to fall away during bear markets, with quality prevailing over quantity. Even though high prices make a lot of people happy, they are also attract plenty of necessary speculation and attention, according to the Canadian programmer. He's Canadian? I thought he was Russian. Weird. The cryptocurrency market has suffered a severe crash, with prices of Bitcoin, a major altcoin, sliding more than 70%. Crash for who? Vitalik Buterin, my butter and biscuit. The industry remains in the doldrums following the epic implosion of the FTX exchange, which some skeptically could usher in a full-blown ice age. It's icy out here. It's icy. You know. It's good. It's a good thing. This is free market, open market. This is how it should work. This is new age capitalism. And the fact that, these leverage platforms that take a certain denomination of cryptocurrency and then, use old world fiat currency tactics such as lending that out to then expand the value of that denomination of cryptocurrency, that needs to go away. That needs to not be here, especially if the base cryptocurrency of itself was hard limited in its token count. Bitcoin's hard limited. It's very hard to get right now. It should be 60 grand. It should be 100 grand, like McAfee said. It should still be pretty high up on the list, but because people, like I said, people don't use it like that. The aggregate sites can decide whatever price it is, which is kind of crazy on its own. We're not seeing the actual price of Bitcoin because Bitcoin technically doesn't have a price in fiat. Where was I going with that? Bitcoin is at the price that it is. But this is not an ice age. This is the market working itself out. This is the market, the free market, the actual capitalistic market that what Bitcoin was and should be, working itself out. Because it has a hard cap and there's less of it around, it needs to be more valuable. That's just how it was supposed to work. What do you guys think? Oh, by the way, guy here on Twitter, whoever uses my ideals, I don't ask for any subscription. I just ask for some, some clarification. Just a wave. Say, hey, I saw your article or your YouTube video, and I came to the same conclusion. Just leave a comment, something. Let me know you're out there. And that's the video, guys. I'll see you guys later. Oh, by the way, if you guys know of any projects that you want to get into that seem relevant, that seem awesome, that you think will be around after this whole quote unquote ice age happens, let me know down in the comments. Throw this name out. Like I said, I've already thrown out Oxen. I think Oxen's going to be strong. I think Fear's going to be strong because of whispers of the zero knowledge proofs and um, Merkle tree proofs being used on the exchanges, which is also the article here for the auditing. Let me know in the comments what projects you think are going to be strong, and I'm out. I'm getting out.